Sorry. I forgot I had my microphone up. It's me, Paigeofmaces, and welcome back to Amnesia, a Machine for Pigs, where we left off. We've been put in a very dangerous situation, and we're just about to go down the ladder. If you're wondering why there's no face cam again, it's because I'm kind of... right, let's get over me not being able to English for a second. Kind of decided it's just easier to not have face cam, even though you do miss out on me being terrified. Because it takes twice as long to edit. I've got to sync up everything and make sure that my mouth isn't flapping out of turn. Oh, ouch. I think I have now fallen in a place I can't get out of. Oh, poo. I'm not holding an object. There's nothing to pick up. Oh, there's a rock. Okay. What have I got to throw it at? Then I hit myself in the face with the rock and die. Because that's how these games go. Mr. Rock, you can take off. Go away. So, what was the point of that whole ladder sequence? Is that just to remind me that I can throw things? There was me thinking that was the way I had to go, but no, of course not, because that would be too easy. Or is it? No, it just seems like that was just a gigantic waste of time. Yeah, that was just to trap me in there and to remind me that, yeah, you can throw things to knock stuff down. Oh, someone running. It's just the machine. That was the way I went to turn everything off. Thought the water would have drained down, unless it has drained down over here. Finding the children. The flood is drained. I have prevailed. Saboteur is beaten. How did the rest of that Monty Python rant go? The fluff gets up your nose. The ambiguity is electric elk with Simon. The elk is dead. And I'm getting therapy and La Fontaine can get knotted. Yeah. People probably don't know what the hell I'm going on about, but still. My heart pounds with excitement, even as my head spins and chuzzles in fervorous anticipation. And how this machine now throbs about me, sensing its rebirth is imminent. A final descent beckons me to enter, as Lily once lay on our wedding bed and summoned me into I don't need to know about that. That's just disgusting. Ozzy, you disgusting beast of a person. All this machinery reminds me of my wedding night. I made the first Victorian sex bot, named her Lily. It was amazing. Yeah, this way is no way. That's a new. Aha, I see. Don't we have those creepy electric things chasing us? Or did... Oh my god, bloody pipes. There was a grinding noise, I think, that came from... Oh no, they're in the water. We washed them. Haha, you can't get me. No, 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 no. You can all go screw yourselves. Get me telling Eldritch Abominations off to the slight tune of Poker Face. I say slight. I'm not the best thing. I'm not terrible, but not great. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of you. Where would I go? Hey, it's DDM. I'm playing on turn, why didn't you get on the server? I can say that. You watched the videos. He disappeared. I'm not bitter about that. Much. We're in another one of these shizzles. Or the guy from works at one of these shizes. God, he is crazy. He likes to scare me and the other girl that works there. Well, there's a couple of girls that work there, but me and the other full-time girl that work there. By which I mean she works full-time. And I'm gonna stop and not dig this hole. He likes to come in and chuckle really creepily and it freaks us out. And it's just like, why? Why you do this? And he's saying it's perfectly acceptable and keeps up bugging medical for him and stuff. Yeah. That's the kind of place I work in, ladies and gentlemen. We're all as mad as loons. I am the Queen Loon! Mahaha! Yeah, I'm feeling in a weird mood this morning. Watching the pressure gauge, going down. Boom. Right. Wait. Go. Does that go to the off position now? And the door opens. We're led to what looks more like a 1940s bunker than a Victorian. Stack of books. Got some blueprints for a thing. Just quickly looking around to see if I can see any letters. Anything like that will elucidate. No, I'm not thinking that word. Is that even the right word? Elucidate me onto where we are. There's a weird pile of gunge. Which reminds me of another place I used to work. Where some of the cider had been there for so long it started eating through the cans and just there, all over the shelf. And the owner wouldn't let me get rid of them and like cast them out as knowledge, because he was just like, no, they're sellable, but they're leaking all over the thing. Look at all the mould. You have a go at me because we have crisps one day out of date, but these have been out of date for years. No one buys them, you crazy man. And he's no longer in the business and doesn't even know I do YouTube, so I can get away with that one as well. The children dancing. He obsessively scans the newspapers and periodicals for new inventions. They are the architecture to elevate us all, he proclaims. Edwin and Enoch just play on, unaware. I'm really freaking cold. I had my space heater on yesterday and it just gave me a headache and dried my hands out. Which is gross, so I'm going to have to wait until 6 to turn the heating on. Because I'm living alone and I'm being very parsimonious. And the heating doesn't even work properly anyway. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Oh, spooky musics. I have a feeling we are going to be bombarded by terrifying things. And there's flies everywhere. In Dishonored that would mean that Weepers were around. Here it just means there's flies everywhere and they're trying to be creepy. There's a piece of paper. Jump! Jump, man! March 15th, 1899. Called into my bunk, all sick and sputtering. They clean my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from that gentlest of stones. It sings to me, and I dream of a great machine. We will build a new world from the ruins of the old. We'll plant flowers in the rotten rib cage and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. Alright, chicken licking. Seriously? That's what I'm going to call you from now on. I remember how it whispered to me as we rolled sick and heaving. Maybe I should do face cam, because the expression I have right now is just like, meh, eyebrow raised. And I remember when we pulled into Southampton and we both wept, with every bit as desecration as it had been sung to me. Then we came to London. I set it upon the mantelpiece, and went into the house and gathered the servants and set on recrafting them. I went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls under the weeping bulges of the rhododendrons. What tiny skulls? What? What? This, the heart of the machine. When they first said Daddy, my heart was molten, as if blood had frozen on the ground were held to the sun to thaw and slop. And they were inseparable, always together, one soul in two bodies, and my love was all-consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping faces, scaring them. I would kill, I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, the foulest of beasts. I have set my covenant and drained this flood, and I am come for you now, my darling boys. I think I'm getting very hammy when I'm reading out as chicken licking here. I'm gonna have to remember this voice and do it in various series. This is seriously cramped and weird. Stop, no unauthorized persons to enter this facility by order of management. Well, screw you, I am management. I am judge, jury and executioner. Flying in the face of the British justice system, I am come. Now how do I get down? I wonder there's no bloody access because there's no way down. What? Am I missing something? Aha. Yes, I am missing something. I'm missing something. Oh good, that was just water. It's just water. Don't freak out. Water is not scary. It is the things in the water that are scary.
And you came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and reset you and I on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls, alone.
How do you know what I've just read? Oh man, it's melancholy music. Reminds me of Dear Esther. I wonder if at one point he'll proclaim his heart is landfill. I was watching Wrongtown play that again when I was over at my boyfriend's. It's just, they're so funny. That game is ridiculously pretentious and I'm ashamed.
For your children, Madness, to spare them the world you have created. For us all.
It's an ascending room. That looks remarkably like something from Portal. But yeah, I was watching that and I can't believe how much I took that game serious. And I was like, oh, this is so beautiful. This game is amazing. What does that mean? This is all beautiful. And they're just like, it's very pretty, but does nothing. And the voiceover bits were hilarious. Like, I'd shut up and not say anything. Because they just laughed at it. I wish I'd done that now. I've been a fool. Right, let's get in. Pull the knob. Pull the knob to go down. Oh, there we go. I do that automatically. It's so weird. I call myself out on it in Portal and Portal 2. holy balls, that's a big machine. You know, as I was saying before the bombastic classical music started, ominous Latin chanting, ominous Latin chanting. Guess what that's a reference to? If you get it right, then I will give you a copy of a game.
Dear God, dear Christ,
Pages.
what is this place?
It is a place of madness. It's a place of madness, Mandus. It's a place of impossible geometry. Let's have a little look around. It's like a control booth up there. And when I say booth, I manage to sound incredibly Londonary. It's kind of... I'm guessing that's the way out, and we've got to go in there to do something. That is massive. That is seriously like, whoa. Like, totally whoa. You know what I mean? It's like so amazing. It's made out of so much brass and copper. It's so beautiful and yet terrifying at the same time. There's a crap ton of speakers all over it. Yeah, I'm in a very weird mood today. I don't think you guys care though, because you can tell I'm clearly having fun, right? Right?
I tried so hard. I will uphold my promise. I will always protect them for you. My eyes are your eyes. My heart is your heart. I will rip them loose from this rotten world and set them to burn, all to save them.
Okay, he's going for a psychotic break thing, which the rant of which sounded remarkably like something from Prisoner of Azkaban. This is where your heart truly lies. Did you take your potion tonight, Remus? If only one of my friends watched this video who enjoys that segment, then she would have been like, oh! But no. Fortunately, I am cursed with normal friends who find my habit of YouTubing to be a strange one. But then there are many others, many cooler other people that enjoy it, and have been encouraged to pursue it themselves. So I can't do anything in there. I'm guessing that's what that hatch down there is for, or the bulletproof door. Airlock. You open that door and suddenly realise we're in outer space. The Victorians beat the Americans to it. Surprise! Rod control room. Ah, thank you. So we're gonna go in here and grasp a few rods. Now, is this the front entrance, or is it the back passage? Guessing that's where we are there. Yeah, it's definitely the back passage.
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane.
Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition? Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
Someone struck a nerve there. Guess we just got to flick them all to on. That one's stuck. We don't have full control over all the rods, which is a dashed shame. Look, I'm wiggling that one. I'm not getting any sort of response. We've got to turn some of them off. Let's just check. No, it doesn't seem like we can shift any other than these two. Maybe they're jammed by something. Okay, there we go. Just wasn't pulling it hard enough. Come on. Come on, rod number 3, you can move. final act of sabotage. The bastard has been hit too. This is the epicenter of his meddlings. This is where it began, and this is where it will end. I will seek the source of this obstruction, and I will render this sabotage impotent once and for all. He's in the wrong control room and he wants to render something impotent. Did they even realise? I am a terrible human being for laughing at this, and I am not family friendly at all. I am not.